Hello, folks. I got another email from the solicitor, which was interesting. He's basically claiming that on the 13th of August 2024, during that court hearing, or during the time in the court building, that he told me that the prosecutor fiscal had said to him that the video evidence, the video itself, would be available for my solicitor to pick up from the prosecutor fiscal's office from the following day. Well, he didn't tell me that. All he told me is that the prosecutor fiscal had shown him the video on the prosecutor fiscal's laptop, and obviously he wasn't able to pause it, wasn't able to see it from in a good view. It was a very limited view on the laptop, looking over the shoulder, the prosecutor fiscal sort of thing. And he said, there was no appointment made because obviously they haven't sent it. He told me that it looked bad, the video. That my car did go on the path. Yeah, I knew that. I said that already. Yeah. How on earth he didn't know? I'd already said that happened. Yes. So, okay. But that's all he said. And then we went into court and, he kept on going into the other court, to deal with his clients there. And then when he eventually came in, he said that we needed a delay because we still haven't seen, the video evidence properly. My client hasn't had a chance to see it because they haven't sent it. That was arranged. And they asked him, would you be ready by the 3rd of September? He said yes. They told me I can leave. I left. That was it. No. So also he said to me that, the wording of my emails would suggest that I don't think he's competent. Well, come on. Come on. We've been delayed, and in all of those delays, no meeting has been arranged, so that when it goes to trial, my solicitor has any understanding whatsoever as to why there's a charge 1 and why there's a charge 2. The solicitor has no understanding at all as to why those charges exist, as in what happened and why it happened. Doesn't have a clue. Right? So if the prosecution lies in their statements or says something that isn't true, he can't stand up and say, excuse me, that isn't true. He would just sit there accepting all the lies as truth. So do I think he's competent? I think he's been overworked, and I think they've taken on way too many clients. I think that probably is the case. Competency, well, the problem is, I think basically, I don't think he really gives a crap about his clients. I mean, that's part of it. And again, when you're overworked, that will be the case. Because you can't. How can you possibly care about your clients when you have far too many clients? When you don't really have enough time to spend with the clients developing an understanding of their case? I think that probably is the case. So, incompetent? No, not necessarily. But incompetent in the position you're in, yes. That is true. Yeah. So he said that he needs to basically tell the court that he's therefore going to withdraw as being my solicitor. Good. Explain why. Yeah, okay. And explain why. Explain that in all these months we've had delays, and you've had all those chances from multiple meetings, so that on the day when the justice says no, there's been enough mucking around, the trial is out today, you can be ready. Yeah. The fact of the matter is, you haven't. That's the situation. It hasn't happened, so it's like, okay. I don't know. As I say, what's going to happen with this, I don't know. I'm in the situation where I don't know. It's going to be what it's going to be. Yep. It is indeed. It's going to be what it's going to be. Because, yeah. Nothing I can do. But I basically said, yeah. I said, the reality is, yeah, you expect me not to be a bit annoyed? I get this message on Thursday at 9:21 p.m. Therefore, your office is closed. Nothing can be done Thursday. You tell me you're going on holiday Friday. You've got a day off. You're on leave Friday. Okay. Your office is closed Saturday, Sunday. You then tell me that on Monday you're too busy to have any appointments. And we're back in court on Tuesday. Where it's quite possible the sheriff is going to say no more delays. But again, if you have a solicitor who's got any balls at all, the solicitor will stand up and say, well, excuse me, Justice of the Peace, you have accepted delay after delay after delay after delay because the prosecutor fiscal would not send the link. So that they can have that video in the evidence, you've been happy to delay. And you're now telling the defence that they can't have equal time of delay to be ready. That now that they've got that evidence, they can't have that time to be ready, to have those meetings, to make sure that they are ready for the trial. That's what a competent lawyer would do, solicitor. But the one I've got, I think he would just say, okay. Well, because I say, when they asked him, would you be ready on the 3rd of September from the 13th? I knew there was no way, shape or form would be ready. No way, shape or form. I knew that there was no chance at all that we'd be ready. Because previously in July, they asked him, would you be ready on the 13th of April? And I knew no chance. And we had to go back in and say, can we have a delay? Right? It was obvious we wouldn't be ready. It's like, come on. There are 2 charges. There's video evidence and statements. You've got to have a meeting to deal with the video evidence and the statements, and then another meeting, at least one, to deal with the charges. So if you've got hour-long meetings, how long is it going to take to study the video and study the statements to see if the statements add up to the video? See if they say the same thing. See if there's a way that you can question the statements on the video by looking at them both. That's going to take some time. Going over the charges is going to take some time. And even then, you've got to come back after doing all of that and see if there's anything you missed. Well, to me, take it seriously. Because you've got this justice of the peace who's going to be making a decision. So if you're going to go down that route of having a solicitor, take it blinking seriously and do your job. You've got a job to do that. Good idea, isn't it? To focus on doing the job you've got to do. Yeah. To me, at least, yeah. Well, as I say, anything you do it properly. And if you're going to represent someone, represent them to the best of your ability. Always. Because it matters. It matters to them. Certainly right now, there's so many people that are innocent with guilty verdicts on them. Because of poor representation. I've already got that. I don't want that again. So there you go. You take care. God bless. Speak to you soon. Bye.